You know, being a parent, it has its ups and downs. Sometimes I know your child may be hard-headed. Sometimes they don't listen. They just do what you tell them don't do. Eat up all the food, spend all your monies. They want Jordans. They want all this other stuff with your money. Hell, they want everything with your money. But nevertheless, you cannot have or give an open pathway for your child to follow the path of hell. You can prevent that, parents. Assalamu alaikum. This is your boy Musa Azakar, man, bringing you flame. You already know, homie. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You be left in the loop every time your boy drop the work. You feel me? Shout out to the black YouTube out there. Big Brother Ticket TV, Carcino, Kwame Brown, the league attorney, JR Wisdom, Mr. Palmer, Too Raw for Sports, Too Raw for TV, Kicking with Mr. Moss, LC Predator Catcher, JD Black, Tariq Nasheed, Dr. Umar Johnson, I should be KNOI holding it down. Anger Man Podcast holding it down. Corey Holcomb holding it down. On all these platforms out here, baby, man. So, yo, I come across this article right here. I didn't know anything. Actually, I think I heard about it. I know it's been on the news, but I didn't go too much in depth with it, and it trips me out. Our parents, man. Ooh. Man. This is wild. This is wild. And we're gonna cook on it. We're gonna cook on it when we get back. After these messages, we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, man, I tell you what. If you don't love yourself, how you gonna love somebody else? You tell me that. Love yourself more. 90 Days of Unshakable Thinking by Dr. Stephanie Beard. You hear me? Check out the book. It's on Amazon. Make sure you check out Love Yourself More. Because like I said, man, if you don't love yourself, how are you going to invest in somebody else? Because you'd be faking the funk, wouldn't you? Check it out on Amazon. Ooh, Lordy. Now peep this, folks. Peep this. The parents of the teenager who killed 4 students in the 2021 school shooting in Oxford, Michigan, were each sentenced Tuesday to 10 to 15 years in prison, weeks after being convicted of manslaughter. James and Jennifer Crumbley, who each faced up to 15 years in prison, have already been in prison for over 2 years since their arrest in Detroit warehouse days after the shooting. Though they were tried separately, their sentencing took place together in Oakland County courtroom. They're the first parents to be held criminally responsible for a mass school shooting committed by their child as the nation continues to grapple with the scourge of gunfire on campus. Lord. Before imposing her sentences, Oakland County Circuit Court Judge Cheryl Matthews told family that the victim could never understand their pain, but assured them she saw, you saw, and I heard what you heard at both trials. The convictions, she said, were not about poor parenting. These convictions confirm repeated acts of lack of acts that could have halted an oncoming runaway train, about repeatedly ignoring things to make a reasonable person feel the hair on the back of their neck stand up. the judge said. Oh my God, it must have been vicious. Opportunity knocked over and over and louder, and it was ignored. No one answered, and these two people sure didn't. Matthew said James Crumbley provided unfettered access to a gun or guns as well as ammunition in your home, while Jennifer Crumbley glorified the use and possession of these weapons. Trifling. See, I sit here today to express my deepest sorrows for the families of Hannah Tate, Madison, Justin, to all those affected November 30th, 2021, Jennifer Crumbley said. She said there was no ask for forgiveness, and I know I may be beyond reach, but to express my sincerest apologies for the pain that has been caused. I will be in my own international prison for the rest of my life, Jennifer Crumbley added. James Crumbley said, before I address this court directly, I want to do something that I've never been able to do. I want to say I can't imagine the pain and agony for the families that lost their children and the experience of what they going through. He added, I cannot express how much I wish I had known what was going on or what was going to happen, because I absolutely would have done a lot of things different. Earlier Tuesday, the parents of the slain students addressed the court and the defendants. Nicole Bugliosi, mother of Madison Baldwin, remembered her daughter laugh and smile, her smarts and her creativity before turning her comments to Crumbley's. When you knew the gun was missing, you called the police knowing it was your son who took it. I was having family call every hospital describing what Madison looked like. She said, growing emotionally. When you text Ethan, don't do it, I was texting Madison, I love you, please call Mom. Justice Schilling's dad, Craig, spoke out in pain, anger, heartache, regret, anxiety, stress he lives with every day. Man, I couldn't imagine this shit, boy. Woo! Ooh. Literally every single aspect of my life has been affected by this tragedy, he said. Wearing a black hoodie with a photo of his son smiling. God, dog. The blood of our children is on your hands, he told the defendants. Justice's mother, Jill Soave, said tragedy was completely preventable. If only they had done something, Your Honor, anything to shift the course of events on November 30th. Our four angels will still be here today, she said. It's devastating and heartbreaking. It doesn't appear that either of you cherished or even wanted your son. Man, that's messed up, man. But I wholeheartedly want to cherish mine, she added. You failed your son, and you failed us all. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Well, we're just going to see what this lady had the nerve to say back. You know what I'm saying? Check this out.
This cannot happen to you. And stereotype that bad kids come from bad parents. The prosecution is trying to mold us into the type of parents society wants to believe are so horrible only a school or mass shooter could be bred from. This is a very assumption to have. We were good parents. We were the average family. We weren't perfect, but we loved our son and each other tremendously. Everything we strived for was to make sure our son had the best life we could give him, to grow up with traditions and experiences we had, to be the best person he could be. I know we did our best. The love I have for our son, mixed with regret for not seeing what was ahead, weighs heavily on me. My point is, this could be any parent up here in my shoes. Ethan could be your child, could be your grandchild, your niece, your nephew, your brother, your sister. Your child can make a fatal decision, not just with a gun, but a knife, a vehicle, intentionally or unintentionally. If there's anything watch my parents still love and care for me wholeheartedly, no matter what has happened. If there's nothing else I can do right in life, I do still love my son unconditionally, and perhaps that is my purpose.
In the statement, McDonald added, nothing will bring her children back, but the judge recognized the suffering of these defendants caused, and she acknowledged the victims and their family. The sentencing day provides the highest level of accountability under the law, and it's appropriate. In separate sentencing memos, prosecutor asked the judge to sentence each parent to 10 to 15 years in state prison, saying the parents showed a chilling lack of remorse. In particular, the prosecution noted James Crumbley had made threats against McDonald in several jail calls. There will be retribution, believe me, he said in one, according to the memo. Ooh. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box, man. This just crazy. Crazy. It's not even. Yeah, the son, he was sentenced to life last year without parole after pleading guilty of terrorism causing death, 4 counts of murder, and 19 other related charges. He did not testify at his parents' trial. As his attorney said, he would invoke his Fifth Amendment rights to silence. It's a hard hit, ain't it, Bob? Hard hit him. Sad. Sad, man. I don't mess with nobody. I stick to myself. I don't bother nobody. Nobody, man. Everybody want to be in your business. All that get in your business, they get too personal. Got time for all that. Got time for all that. Sad. Sad, man. If you have a child, man, take your time. Spend your time with them. You know what I'm saying? You only have one life, and use it like it's your last. Trust me. There ain't no sky in the pie. No pie in the sky, excuse me. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that, alright? This your boy Moose. Do me a favor. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
Emotional niggas. They really like niggas who be in their feelings. If you mad at a nigga enough to want to shoot him, that's an emotional thing. That's very emotional. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a very emotional thing. Like, I can't even care about no nigga. Like, with my mindset of how I'm trying to teach out, I can't even care about a nigga enough to want to harm him and risk going to jail. I'm too valuable for that. You know what I'm saying? The world too big for me to risk my life going to jail for a nigga who is one person, one little dot in this whole big ass universe. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to be around this person. You don't have to fuck with this person. But you never want to take yourself out the game for a lame. A nigga who talking, who just emotionally charged. A nigga who just having a nigga who might be slow.